Hello everyone, Ady Simion, Coldwell banker. Welcome again to my morning commute. Today it's a little special day. I'm not going to talk about real estate. I'm going to be talking about myself and my life story because I need to train and practice for this pitch, because I'm going to the Pasadena Chambers of Commerce with my wife this afternoon, and we have to present our business for 3 minutes. We got to say everything about ourselves and our business for 3 minutes. And I decided that I'm not going to talk about my business a lot. I'm not going to talk about how good I am in real estate and what awards did I get and how I can do better than the rest of the people, because people don't care really. They want to know who you are. They want to meet you first and see who you are and see if you have a connection. So we decided that we're going to talk about my life. What did I do prior to being here in the United States, and what I did here in the United States to this point. So now I'm practicing. So bear with me. You're going to see the video because we're going to film that, so you're going to tell me if you like it or not. But I want to start with telling you all that, you know, my life started a little bit different. I had a grandfather in he was a captain, a boat captain. So my dad worked in the Port Authority. So our family decided that I have to be a sailor or be a captain myself, but never turned that way. I ended up going to college for shipbuilding instead. So finished college for shipbuilding and came to the United States. Obviously I didn't do that here, because when I come here I had no English, zero. I speak zero English in 2000. That's when I came here, and I ended up in a restaurant. A friend of mine hired me as a dishwasher. I washed dishes for about 6 months. After that I ended up being a assistant chef, and then I become a chef on that restaurant, a head chef. Obviously I wanted to go a little bit higher, make more money, and I went to a different restaurant and I did bartending, and then almost purchased my old restaurant, but didn't work out. The guy decided not to sell anymore, so we ended up not buying the restaurant. This life would have been a little bit different if I went with that idea. So while I was working as a bartender, I made a lot of connection with people in the insurance and finance industry. One of my friends decided that he's going to introduce me to the insurance industry. That was in around 2003. So what I did, I went and I got my insurance license. I sold insurance for about 6 months. Didn't really like it. Wasn't my thing. So in 2004, another client of mine from the restaurant, from the bartender job, introduced me to the loan industry. That was in 2004. So I ended up being a loan officer. I was selling mortgages in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. I got a license to sell loans in Florida. So we're doing very well, actually. The company that I was with, we were doing very well, but the market was good. You know, 2004 all the way to 2009, when the market crashed, we were doing loans. So when the market crashed, obviously I crashed too along with it. So I decided to, well, in that time I met my wife in Boston. So I decided to move to Boston with her, and I got a job as a real estate agent at a company in Boston. After a few months, they made me the office manager. I was hiring, firing, and doing real estate at the same time. That was pretty nice. I loved it. So, but I couldn't stand the weather. So I ended up in 2010, make a huge decision. Okay, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go somewhere hot because I just can't stand this weather anymore. I don't know if you know, in Boston, it pretty much snows like 6 months out of the year. So we just packed up and left. I had no baby. I just was with my wife and my mother, and we moved to California. where I got a job with Coldwell Banker as an independent sales agent with Coldwell Banker in 2000. So I've been there for the past 8 years. I think I found my home. Have no plans of going nowhere. This is the company I want to be with. They treat me well. We're doing very well there. So that was interesting, right? Studying for ship building, to build big ships, cargoes. That's what I study, and then I ended up being a real estate agent. So it's interesting, and I've been told that this was a nice life story, so I have to talk about it, and here it is. Now I'm an agent with Coldwell Banker. Last year I was awarded top 500 out of all agents, 47,000 agents of Coldwell Banker. I was in the top 500, which put me in the top 1%. So, you know, I did pretty well, but this is all because, you know, I always thought about what my clients need other than what I need. Yes, I like money like everybody else, but I never looked at the money. I looked at how can I make this deal, how can I make this client happy? How can I go above and beyond everything? Even when we were done, we closed the transaction, everybody got paid, I went back and I talked to them, see how they're doing. If there are issues with the property, I tried to solve them. Even though it was afterwards, I didn't make any money off helping them. I always went above and beyond. So now it's paying back, because a lot of my clients that I sold homes 6, 7, 8 years ago, now it's their time to upgrade or downgrade, and they're coming back to me. And that tells me that, you know, I've done a pretty good job back then, and it's paying off now. Like right now, I have 3 properties in escrow. All 3 are past clients. Actually, one it's a friend of mine, but the other 2 are past clients. So it's really taking care of people one at a time that brought me to this point. So that was what I had to say for today. Wish me luck. Like I said, I'm going to the Chamber of Commerce, and I have to make this speech again. This was a good practice. I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Ady Simion, Coldwell Banker. Bye-bye.